Attention all small YouTubers and guys looking for attention. So, my name is Gangster7. I'm gonna do a podcast. So, I see it as, hey, if you want to do that sub for sub or like for like or check out my channel, I'll check you out. Alright, well, here's my offer. Leave a comment, I'll check you out. Leave a comment if you want to join the podcast. I'll send you an invite. So I figure, hey, I want to try a podcast and shit, and I'll try to grow my channel. I think I know what I'm doing, so if you come get in, maybe we can help each other out. That's what you do as small YouTubers, and if I like your content, I'll get you on the podcast. Hell, you might have fun. All right, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, if you didn't see, I did a podcast recently. It turned out really damn good. I'm proud of it, but that's enough jerking off for me. So tell me about you in the comment section down below. I'll check out your channel though, for real. I was actually doing it the other day. I was going through my spam where it's like, oh, YouTube's like, oh, these guys spamming. I'm like, no, they just want to be noticed. I'll check them out. I checked out a couple guys. I even commented on one dude's, and I commented on another dude. I even checked out one of the guys that are subbed to me, and he was a little kid, but I still checked him out. You can ask him. I really did. So I'm serious. I'll check out your channel. I'm bored. I want to find out. I want to find some new YouTubers, just fresh blood, see if you do good content or not. So only if you're serious or not, and something I'll check you out, and maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised and subscribe to you. And either way, I want to check you out. And no homo, well, some homo. And then like I said about the podcast, yeah, any small YouTubers, if you're trying to join a podcast or you're interested in doing a sexual podcast, come join my crew. It'll be recording Saturday night Eastern time is kind of what it looks like, is what my favorite time would be. It may change, but that's what I root for. So if you want to come get in, we talk about gaming, we can talk about whatever. If there's any hot news of the week, we'll talk about that. I'm going to try to get it more structured than what was last week's, and it'll be good, and we'll go topic to topic and just banging it out. There's this guy called Broken Games HD. He is like a phenomenal podcast. I strive to have a podcast kind of similar to his, not exactly copying it or anything, but with our own flavor. But his podcast is really good, and I want something as good as it, at least, if not better. But Baker's, I can dream. His podcast is really good, though. That's kind of like, so if you check out one of his podcasts, I want something similar. His shit is entertaining as fuck, and I love watching it. So that's what I root for mine, and I want to kind of get a diverse panel of guests, but we'll see if anybody even watches this. But if you are, what's up? And if you aren't, what's up? Yeah, this has been Gangster7 with my want ad to other people to see if they want to join the podcast. So yeah, we talk about gaming and shit like that. So I don't know, just know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, that was another criteria, is try not to be a little kid. I really don't want to do a podcast with little kids, and if you do it, try to know what you're talking about in games. Because last podcast I had a bunch of my dudes over here talking about fucking Infinity Ward, and they didn't realize that Infinity Ward went to go make Titanfall, and so only Modern Warfare 1 and 2 count as Infinity Ward games. Ghost and Modern Warfare 3 don't even count as Infinity Ward no more. But this has been Gangster7. Leave a comment down below, like I said. If you just want me to check out your channel, sure. And if you want to join the podcast, definitely let me know. Peace out. Make it jizz.